morning everyone and welcome to today's class. Today we'll be learning all about the hips and the knees. So first let's talk about the hip joint. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint just like our shoulder, and we do three main movements with our hips: forwards and backwards, sideways and rotation. And today the exercises that we will do will work on the muscles that allow those movements. And by strengthening our hips, we will also be strengthening our knees and preventing knee pain and knee problems. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's put our feet together, open them out into a pizza slice, and then bring our heels in line to join. Unlock the knees. Let's find our neutral pelvis position, making a diamond with our hands, placing the thumbs on our belly button with the diamond pointing down. As we tip our pelvis down to the middle and up. And we make the movement smaller each time until the diamond lies flat. Excellent. Taking our shoulders up, back and down, just like we learned last week, long through the back of the neck, and imagining the head floating up like a helium balloon. Let's start with a roll down, dropping the chin towards the chest as we peel down from the upper back, mid back and lower back. Letting our arms become heavy and swaying side to side as we breathe in and out, as we tuck our tailbone under and we gently peel up. One segment at a time until we come to our shoulders, and then we roll them up, back, down, lengthening through our neck. Let's go again. Dropping the chin towards the chest as you fold down, one segment at a time. Imagine that you're against a wall and we're just staying against that wall as we come down. Let your arms become heavy and let them sway side to side. Unlock your knees, breathe in and gently peel back up, tucking the tailbone under as we peel back, one segment at a time, rolling the shoulders up, back, down and lengthening. Let's go again. Dropping the chin towards the chest as you roll down, one segment at a time, letting your arms become heavy and float side to side. Taking a breath in and out as you tuck the tailbone under and you peel back up, one segment at a time, rolling the shoulders up, back, down, lengthening through the back of the neck. Final time here, dropping the chin towards the chest, folding down through the upper back, mid back, lower back, letting your arms become heavy and sway side to side. Breathe in and out as you tuck your tailbone under and you peel back up, one segment at a time, rolling your shoulders up, back, down, lengthening through the back of the neck and letting your head float up like a helium balloon. Glide your palms away, bend your elbows to 90 degrees with your palms facing upwards as you glide your palms away from each other for our dumbwaiter. Keeping that excellent position that we've just set, we're gliding the palms away from each other. Keeping our elbows glued to our sides as we glide away from each other. We breathe out as we take the palms away from each other and into return. Excellent. And let's take that a step further, and this time when we take our palms away from each other, we reach to the walls. Palms down, palms up, fold back in. So we glide the palms away from each other, reach to the walls, palms down, palms up, fold back in. Excellent. And this is training our upright posture and also waking up our shoulders. So as we reach our arms to the walls, we're thinking of keeping those shoulders down. Palms down, palms up, fold back in. Palms down, palms up, fold back in. Reaching your arms to the walls, palms down, palms up, fold back in. And this time as we reach, we come up onto our tiptoes. And we come back in. So as we reach for the walls, we come up onto our tiptoes. And then we come down as we fold back in. So heels up as we reach for the walls. Heels down as we come back in. And by this, we're just slowly mobilizing our ankles. Excellent. Brilliant. Palms down, palms up, fold back in. Heels up, palms down, palms up, fold back in. Reaching to the walls, palms down, palms up, folding back in. Coming up onto our heels and back down. Last one. Palms down, palms up, fold back in. Excellent. Now let's go into our squats. So we do squats in nearly every session, and the squats are particularly good for our knees. So we squat down. Imagine you're sitting back on a chair and you come back up. We squat down and back up. And as we go down, look at your knees. Are they tracking over your second toe? And come back up. Squat down, back up. Squat down, back up. Now as we squat down, think about drawing your belly button in and come back up. Let's start engaging that core as we squat down, back up. Squat down, back up. And really pushing your bottom out as if you're sitting back on a chair. And back up. Squat down, back up. And this time we squat down and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, back up. We squat down and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, back up. We squat down, we pulse. 1, 2, 3, back up. Last one here. We squat down and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, back up. Excellent. Let's take that a step further with our foot series. So with our foot series, we'll be waking up our ankles, and between our hips and our ankles is our knees. If we strengthen our hips and our ankles, then we'll have good knees. So we squat down and heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. If you struggle with balance, engage your core. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down, arms down. Let's reverse it. So we come up onto our heels, we squat down, heels down, stand up. Heels up, 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 squat down, heels down, stand up. Now, if you haven't done this before, so Bav, you might find this a bit tricky. It's okay. Once you've done it a few times, then your body will get used to the exercise. Heels up, squat down. Heels down, stand up. Heels up, squat down. Heels down, stand up. Last one. Heels up, squat down. Heels down, stand up. Well done. Let's come to lying on our backs now. Okay, let's place our feet together, open them out into a V, and then parallel lines. Then we come to our pelvis. We make a diamond with our hands. We place the thumbs on our belly button with the diamond pointing down, just as we did in the beginning. Imagine you have a marble in that diamond and you roll the marble towards you and away from you, towards you and away from you, towards you and away from you. And each time you're making that movement smaller. These are called our pelvic rocks. Brilliant, until you find your neutral position, which is when your diamond lies flat. Brilliant, excellent. Let your shoulders sink into the mat and let your rib cage melt down. Long through the back of the neck, and imagine a string pulling you up from the back of the head towards the wall. Excellent. Let's start with our one leg stretch, level 1. So this will be for our knees. So Mum, Lisa, this is a great knee exercise. We just slide the heel of our foot away from our body and then come back in. So we slide the heel of the foot towards the wall, come back in. Sliding away, coming back in. Sliding away, coming back in. So we're just staying on that one leg for the moment, and we're thinking about staying stable through our pelvis. Excellent. So we're learning to move our hip without moving our pelvis. So we're just, imagine you're drawing a line in the sand with your foot. As you slide away and back in. Slide away, back in. Sliding away, back in. Last 2, last 1. Let's swap to the other leg. You slide the heel of the foot away from the body and come back in. Slide the heel of the foot away. So sometimes if you have socks on and it rubs along the mat, then it makes it a bit tricky. So it just depends. Imagine you're balancing a drink, your favourite drink, on the opposite knee, and we don't want that drink to spill. as you slide the leg away, back in. Slide the leg away, back in. Away, back in. Away, back in. Breathing out as you slide, in as you come back in. Last 2, last 1. Well done. Let's take one leg up into tabletop. So we have our foot hidden behind the knee. We deepen the connection by drawing the belly button in as we float the second leg up into tabletop. For our toe taps, we tap one leg down, back up, down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. So we're breathing out as we tap. And this is working on our lower abdominals, but also our hips, because we're mimicking that walking action. Tap down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. Well done. So imagine that you have paint on your toe and you're tapping on the same spot each time. Try not to go closer and closer towards your bottom, because then you're making the exercise easier. Down, back up, down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. Last 2, last 1. Well done. One leg down and then the other leg down. Excellent. Next, we're going to do our one leg stretch level 3. So this is good for our knees and our hips. We float one leg up into tabletop. We deepen that connection, drawing the belly button in as we take the second leg up into tabletop. And Joe, I know you like this exercise. So we tap the button on the wall, back in. Tap the button on the wall, back in. Press the button on the wall, back in. Well done. So we're thinking about keeping stable through our pelvis. Excellent. And relaxed through our neck. Imagine a button partway up the wall. We press the button and float back in. Press the button, float back in. Well done. Excellent. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Brilliant. Last 2, last 1. Well done. One leg down, the other leg down. Now we're going to do a new exercise, which is our hip twist level 4. And this will be challenging the muscles that support our hips. So Dad, this one's for you. We float one leg up into tabletop and then deepen the connection. Take the second leg up into tabletop. We float the right leg away from the body as if we're opening a gate and come back in. We float the leg away and come back in. Away, back in. So we're staying on the same leg. Excellent. And we've got to maintain the other leg steady through the other leg. So it doesn't matter how far down you can go, it's as much as you can control the movement and bring the leg back. Well done. Excellent. And if you're finding this a challenge at all, you can do the same exercise with your feet on the mat, out of tabletop. But most of you, I want you to be doing it in double tabletop. Last one. Let's do the other side. There's always one side that's easier and one side that's a bit trickier. I'm finding this one a bit trickier. So we just float the leg out and back in. Floating the leg out and back in. So breathing out as we take the leg out and then coming back in. Use your breath to support you. And engage the core to maintain that balance and to keep the other leg up and still. Well done. Excellent. Couple more reps. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. One leg down, the other leg down. Excellent. Now there's 2 options with the next exercise. We can straighten both legs or just one leg. If you want the added challenge, you straighten both legs. So Joe, Tanya, Julie, I'd want you to straighten both legs. And then we lift one leg up for our one leg circle. And then we circle. So if your leg doesn't go up as high as mine, that's fine. You're drawing circles on the wall rather than the ceiling, not a problem. We're circling round. Excellent. Imagine there's a paintbrush on your toe and we're just drawing circles. Excellent. So if that's hard, you just bend the other leg to make it easier. Dad, you'll probably need to bend the leg. Mum will be fine. And let's go in the other direction. And this is great for mobilizing the hip. Working a lot of muscles with this exercise. Excellent. Circling round and round. Well done. Last 3. Last 2, last 1. Well done. Bring that leg down and then we take the other leg up. And we circle. Well done. If you sit at a desk, you may find this exercise hard because your hips will be less mobile. That's okay. Practice. So we're circling round and round. Drawing the belly button in, using our core. The movement's coming from our hip, not our ankle. Remember, if you find it a challenge, you can bend the other leg. Well done. And swap direction, so we're circling the other way. And stay relaxed through your upper body. So it's a lower body challenge. Well done. Excellent. We have a nice exercise next. Good stretch. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Brilliant. Take your pillow away. bring your feet slightly closer towards your bottom as we prepare for our shoulder bridge. Let's do some pelvic rocks. Now, I will be taking us a step up with our shoulder bridge. We'll be doing a single leg bridge. If you find it a challenge, you just stick to the normal shoulder bridge. And right now, we're just doing our pelvic rocks. Excellent. So we tip the pelvis back as we imprint and peel. We peel up, resting on our shoulder blades. We're squeezing the bottom as we come up onto our shoulder blades. We breathe in and out as we drop down, one segment at a time. Last to come down is the tailbone. We tip the pelvis back, we imprint, we peel, we squeeze the bottom as we come to resting on our shoulder blades. Well done. Breathe in and out as you come down. Excellent. Tipping the pelvis back, imprinting, peeling, one segment at a time, resting on your shoulder blades, squeezing the bottom, breathing in and out to come down. So this is for our bottom muscles, which again is important for our hips. Tipping the pelvis back, imprinting, peeling, squeezing the bottom, resting on our shoulder blades, staying in that position. Shift the weight to your left leg. Lift your right leg up, straight. Press the button on the wall, back down, and come down from the bridge. Well done. Tipping the pelvis back, imprint, peel, squeeze the bottom. Come to resting on your shoulder blades. Shift the weight to your right foot. Lift. Press the button on the wall. Come back. And slowly come down from the shoulder bridge. So all the time when we come up into the bridge and we lift the leg, we're thinking of keeping that pelvis high up. Tipping the pelvis back. Imprint. Peel. Squeeze the bottom. Shift the weight to your left leg. Lift the right leg. Press the button on the wall. Foot down and then come down from the shoulder bridge. Well done. Excellent. Tipping the pelvis back. Imprint. Peel. Squeeze the bottom. Shift your weight. Lift the leg. Press the button. Maintain that height with the pelvis. And then come down from the shoulder bridge. Well done. We go again. Well done. Breathing in, out, as you lift the leg, straighten, press the button, back down, and then you come down from the shoulder bridge. Well done. Last one here. You imprint, you peel, you squeeze, you come to resting on your shoulder blades. Shift the weight, lift the leg, press the button, back down, and you come down from the shoulder bridge. Well done. Bring your knees in for a knee hug and sway side to side. Well done. Excellent. Let's come to lying on our side for our side lying series. Underneath arm outstretched, pillow underneath your head, shoulders are in line with your hips, and then bend the hips to 45 degrees. Ankles are in line with your bottom as we prepare for our clams. Let's try to create a space underneath our waist by pushing the hip out. So if you see no space, and now there's a space as you push the hip out. So the clams are great for our knees and also for our hips. So we open out and back in, floating the top leg away, back in, away, back in, away, back in, away, back in. So you're breathing out as you open, in as you come back in. Well done. And for those who want an extra challenge, we're going to take our feet up into the air for our clams level 2. If you want to stay at level 1, not a problem. So we open out, back in, out, back in. Well done. Keeping the shoulder away from the ears and not rocking side to side. Opening out as much as you can, back in. Opening out, back in. Always using the core for the movement. So drawing the belly button in to maintain that balance. Well done. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. Feet back down. Now we can keep the bottom leg bent if we want to, but for those that want the extra challenge, so that would be Joe, Sapna Mummy, both legs outstretched. As we prepare for our side kick. So we lift the leg up, kick forwards and back, kicking forwards and back. And we can use this hand for support, light pressure. Well done. So imagine you're taking your foot through water and back through mud. Through water, back through mud. Through water, back through mud. Excellent. And of course this is for sideways movement of our hip. Well done. So we're taking the foot through water, back through mud. So you point your toes, you go forward, and then you lead with your heel as you come back. Forward with the toe, back with the heel. 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 Well done. Excellent. Brilliant. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. Now we have our lift and lower. So once again, you can leave your leg bent if you wish, or otherwise both legs outstretched. You can also use the arm for support, or for added challenge, arm on your hip. So we take the leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Nice fluid movement. Up and down, using your breath. Lengthening as you go up. If you're rocking, engage the core to maintain that balance. Well done. We have one challenge after this exercise, which I'm going to call the Joe challenge. Well done. Excellent. So we're going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Last 2, last 1. Well done. So this next challenge is our leg lifts, and this will work our inside thigh muscle, which is very important. So we don't go up as high as normal, we just take the top leg up a couple of inches, and then we take the bottom leg up to join, and then both legs down. Top leg up, bottom leg joins, back down. So we breathe in to prepare, out as we take the top leg up. Breathe in, out as we take the second leg to join. Breathe in for the stretch, and then out to bring both legs down. So breathe in to prepare, top leg out, top leg up as we breathe out. Breathe in, take the bottom leg up to join. Breathe in, hold the position, both legs down. So it's 3 breaths. Top leg up, bottom leg to join. Breathe in and out. And the hardest challenge is hand on the hip. So breathe in, out, top leg up. Breathe in, bottom leg up. Breathe in and out as you come down. So I have to really focus. So follow me with the breath. Well done. Let's come to lying on our other side now. Okay, shoulders in line with your hips, a bend at 45 degrees, ankles in line with the bottom. Supporting hand, light pressure through the supporting hand. As we do our clams. Well done. So we opening out, back in, floating the top leg away, back in. Well done. Floating the top leg away, back in. Excellent. This is a nice, easy exercise that you can do whenever you want to work on your knees and your hips. Well done. And now, for those that want to, we can elevate both ankles into the air. And we float one leg away, back in. Away, back in. Well done. Away, back in. Excellent. Brilliant. And we're thinking of keeping our shoulders away from our ears and relax through the neck. Well done. Each time you open, try and open a bit further without rocking. If you're rocking, then that's as far as you can go. Engaging the core as you open. Well done. Well done. Keeping those ankles elevated, not letting them drop. Last 2, last 1. Well done. Straighten both legs for our side kick. We float one leg up, kick forwards, back. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Try to go a little bit further back than where you are, so a bit further back than where your leg's on the ground. Well done. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Well done. Excellent. Engage the core to help with balance. Brilliant. So imagine you're taking your leg through water, back through mud. Through water, back through mud. Excellent. Through water, back through mud. And just light pressure through your supporting hand. Remember, if you want to make it easier, you just bend the bottom leg. Harder, hand on the hip. Well done. If it's just a small movement you can manage, that's fine. With more practice, you'll be able to get a better movement. Movements coming from the hip. Well done. Last two. Last one. Well done. Okay. Lift and lower. So we lift one leg up, back, down, up, back, down, up, back, down, up, back, down. So point with the toes, we go up, and then with the heel as we come back down. Point with your toe as you go up, flex your foot as you come down. Well done. Maintaining that small gap underneath your waist. Joe, Tanya, Julie, hand on the hip. Well done. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Using your breath to help you. Breathing out as you go up, in as you come down, out as you go up, in as you go down. Well done. Last two, last one. Now for our leg lifts, use your hand for support. We lift the top leg up. We take the bottom leg up to join, and then both legs down. It's normal to get a burn on the inside thigh. That's our abductors working. That's fine. Taking the top leg up, bottom leg to join, both legs down. Top leg up, bottom leg up, both legs down. Now let's use our breath to help us with the balance. So breathing out as we take the top leg up, breathing in, out as you take the bottom leg up, breathing in, holding the position, out to come back down. If you're rocking, then we need to engage the core more and really focus on the movement. Last two. Last one. Well done. to lying on our front for our swimming level 3. Arms long by our side. Feet are hip distance apart. And now for our swimming, we slide our shoulders back and down, and then we hover the left leg and the right arm a couple of inches off the mat, and back down. Hover the left leg and right arm a couple of inches off the mat, and down. So we're thinking about length more than height. So we hover up and down. Hover up and down. Hover up and down. So it's the same movement that we normally do on our hands and knees. But since this is a class to protect our knees, we're doing it on our front. Hover up and down. Hover up and down. Hover up and down. Still using your core as you hover up and down. Hover up and down. Last one. And let's swap sides. So we hover up. We lengthen and hover up and down. Come up and down. Small movement, but very effective at training our bottom muscles and hamstrings. Hover up and down. Up and down. So we're just lengthening as we hover up and down. Up and down, keeping our forehead on the pillow. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Last two. Last one. Well done. Take your pillow away, tuck your toes under and push up into a plank. And let's hold this plank. Spread your hands, spread your fingers, engage your core, so draw your belly button in. And we're just going to hold this plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands towards your feet and stop halfway. Pedal. Press one heel down, the other heel down. One heel down, the other heel down. Pedal. Feel that calf stretch. Keep walking the hands back and slowly come up into standing for our cool down. Take your shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Just building on what we did last week. Well done. Excellent. And now let's circle both arms round, place them behind the head, shrug the shoulders up, release them down, reach up and circle round. So we circle both arms round, place them behind the head, shrug the shoulders up, release them down, reach up and circle round. This time I want us to add in our heel lift. So we circle round, arms behind the head, and as we shrug the shoulders up, we come up onto our heels and then down. And then we reach up, we come up onto our heels, come up our heels, heels down, circle round. So we circle round, place the hands behind the head. As we shrug the shoulders up, we come up onto our toes. Release down, and then as we reach up, we come up again and circle round. And this is to keep working on our ankles throughout. Well done. Circling round, arms behind the head. Shrug your shoulders up as you come up. Release down, reach up, circle round. So we circle round, arms behind the head. Shrug the shoulders up as we come up. Release them down as we come down. Reach up as we come up. Circle round. Last one here. Circling round, arms behind the head. Shrug your shoulders up. Release them down. Reach up. Circle round. Let's do our mermaid stretch. Slide the palm of your hand along your body. Reach up. Curl round. Sliding your fingertips towards your toes and taking your gaze down and then coming back. Sliding the palm of your hand along your body, reaching up, curling round. Holding that stretch and coming back. Slide the palm of your hand along your body, reach up, curl round. Slide your fingertips towards your toes. And then we come back. Let's do the other side. Slide the palm of your hand along your body, reach up, curl round. Sliding your fingertips towards your toes. And then we come back. Palm of the hand along the body, reaching up, curling round. Taking your fingertips towards your toes. Well done. And coming back. Sliding the palm of your hand along your body, reaching up, curling round. Taking your fingertips towards your toes for that lovely stretch. And your gaze is down. Coming back. Well done. Let's finish off with a spine twist. Hands together in prayer. We're keeping our hips facing forwards as we rotate the upper body round. Taking your gaze with you and coming back. Rotating round, really pushing with that elbow but keeping the hips facing forwards and coming back. Rotating round, keeping the hips facing forwards. Imagine headlights on the hips facing forwards and coming back. Rotating round and coming back. Last one on each side. And coming back. Rotating round. And coming back. Thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's class. We really worked those hips and the knees as well. I'll be doing a separate class on ankles and feet because I realised it's a lot for one class. Today's top tip would be to encourage you to sit on the floor or your mat more rather than a chair. Let me explain why. So, when we sit on a chair, we lock our hips into one position. That's the only position our hips are in. Now, when we sit on the floor, our hips still have mobility. You can sit on a block if you find that easier, but it's much better to be sitting on the floor than on a chair. This is for your hips and in turn would help your knees as well. So, my top tip for this week is try to sit on a mat or on the floor more throughout the day rather than being in the chair all the time. So yesterday I was watching a movie, sat on my rug and watched the movie because I know it's much better for my hips and it prevents any hip stiffness and knee pain. Next week's class will be all about balance and coordination. Most of the class will be in standing because that seemed to be popular. So I hope you'll all join me next week, Saturday at 10 o'clock. I hope you all have a lovely week. See you next time. Bye.